So, today we're going to talk about a really fundamental shift in how the internet works. Seriously, it's a change that promises to give us back control over something we've kind of given away without even thinking about it, our own identity. Let's dive right in.
But first, let me ask you something. Just think about it for a second. All your accounts, your profiles, all those posts. Do you truly own that person you are online, or does somebody else? That question, that's at the absolute heart of everything we're about to cover.
You know, right now we're all living in what you could call the old way, Web2. It's a world where our digital selves are basically products, owned and sold by giant platforms. But this new way, Web3, is coming, and it flips that entire model on its head. Suddenly, your identity becomes your property. You own it, you control it, period. Now, to really understand why that's such a game changer, we first have to get real about how broken the current system is. I mean, why does our online identity even need fixing in the first place? The source material had this brilliant analogy for it: digital shadows. Think about that. Your identity isn't one single thing. Nope, it's 1,000 little pieces of you scattered across servers owned by Google, Meta, you name it. They're just shadows, and you don't own the light, and you definitely don't own the shadows it casts.
And this whole scattered system, it has at least 3 massive critical failures. First up, the honeypot effect. All our data in one place makes a huge, juicy target for hackers, which is why we hear about data breaches all the time. Then there are data silos. The reputation you spend years building on one platform, it's trapped there. You can't take your followers with you. And finally, the big one, the productization of you. If they own your identity, they can sell it, they can censor you, or they can just, poof, delete it. Gone.
Okay, but what if there was another way? What if instead of 1,000 passwords and profiles, you had one single key for your entire digital life? A key that only you hold. Well, that's exactly the solution that's taking shape.
It's all built on this principle called self-sovereign identity, or SSI. I know, it sounds a little complex, but the idea behind it is incredibly simple. You should be the only one in charge of your own identity. And the tool that makes it all happen is a personal, private digital wallet. Let's just forget all the techie jargon for a minute. The absolute simplest way to think about this wallet is as a master key. It's the one key that proves you're you anywhere on the internet. But here's the kicker. It's a key that no one can ever copy, and no one can ever take from you. So this is where it gets really, really interesting. I mean, it's almost like a magic trick. This master key lets you do something that sounds impossible. It lets you prove things about yourself to anyone without actually revealing any personal details. How in the world is that even possible? Well, the tech behind it is called zero-knowledge proofs. But look, don't worry about the math. Let's focus on what it actually does, because that's the part that changes literally everything. Just look at this example. The old way, to prove you're over 18 online, you have to show your ID, right? Which has your name, your address, your exact birthday, all this extra information. The new way, your wallet just gives the service a simple yes or no. It confirms, yep, this user is over 18, and that's it. Your private data is never even shown. Same for proving you have a college degree. You don't send a copy, the wallet just says degree verified. Simple. This ability to prove things without revealing the details, it gives you a level of control that's just completely new. You get to decide for every single interaction exactly who you want to be and precisely how much you're willing to share. So this means you can create different personas for different parts of your life. You might have a public persona, totally official, with all your verified credentials for work or government stuff. But then, using that same exact wallet, you can flip over to an anonymous persona to browse forums. The forum knows you're a real human, not a bot, but it has no idea who you are in the real world. The choice is completely yours.
There's this quote from the source material that just captures the whole philosophy perfectly. The system is built from the ground up to protect your anonymity by default. But connecting with people, sharing who you are, that's always your choice.
And here's the really crucial part. This identity wallet isn't just a new way to log in. No way. It's the key that unlocks a whole new ecosystem. I mean, imagine social media where you actually own your friend list and can take your followers to any platform. Or tools where your files are hosted by you, not some big corporation. We're even talking about hardware, like phones, where the entire operating system is built around your sovereign identity.
All of this, it's all building up to the ultimate expression of control, the final and maybe the most profound power you get in this new world. It's the power to not just log off, but to truly vanish if you want to.
They call it the kill switch. And this isn't like the fake delete your account buttons we have now, where your data just gets hidden away on some server. No. Here, because you hold the only key, you can perform a true digital incineration. If you destroy your private key, all the data tied to it instantly becomes meaningless, unreadable, mathematical noise. Forever.
And that right there, that's the whole point. This entire shift from scattered shadows to a master key, from revealing everything to proving just what's needed, it's all about fundamentally changing your role online. You stop being a user on somebody else's platform, and you start becoming a sovereign in your own digital kingdom.
So we'll end with this. This tech is about way more than just privacy or security. It's about agency. It's about being handed a blank slate and a really powerful set of tools. The only question left is the one you have to answer for yourself. If you could truly, completely own your identity, who would you choose to be?